Good morning. Good morning.
And finally, new rule, nothing with crypto in the title ever turns out good.
Don't write me about Bitcoin, please. I don't give a so don't ask me.
Bitcoin happens to use a lot of energy. It happens to promote anonymous transactions.
Bitcoin is not a currency.
Not bullish on Bitcoin.
You, John McAfee, believe in the power of Bitcoin. So much so that you'll put your on the table, chop it up, put it in your mouth, swallow.
If it doesn't reach at least $1 million.
99.999% of the people that own Bitcoin are f***ing morons. That's just it.
What's it feel like to be a Bitcoin?
I don't have any Bitcoin.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the GM Show for Wednesday, August 10th. I'm your host, Freeman, joined by my co-host, Matt, over there.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. I see Dickens in the chat. Always early, always on time. Hat Matt. Yes, Matt in the hat. Hat Matt. I like that. It kind of rhymes. We got plenty to talk about today, of course. We got raging green candles blowing up our charts. But before we get into all the news and schnews, check out gmdefi.xyz. This is everything GM show related. You can get links to the channel. You can check out our tools page where we have the kimono indicator that we use every morning here for technical analysis. It's an all-in-one trading indicator, shows you trend, momentum, volatility, volume, all the good stuff that you need to know to make decisions about where the market is headed. That's what the kimono's for.
That's what it's for.
That's what it's for. Bitcoin soars towards 24K as U.S. inflation slows down to 8.5%. Bitcoin jumped by almost $1,000 in minutes as the U.S. announced a small decline in the consumer price index metric. They just released the data this morning. I believe it was about 8:30 Eastern is when that data dropped. And man, I saw on the chart, I saw with the kimono, I saw we were just setting up perfectly.
The kimono was telling you.
It was telling me. And I was like, you know what? The CPI numbers come out in like half an hour. I'm just going to go. I'm going to put in a long right now. I opened up the program. And then while that was opening up, I was like, I got to do the intermission video. I'll do that in the meantime. Working on the intermission video, totally missed my entry. Came back, saw the chart. It was popping off. I felt the FOMO for sure. But we are going to look at what is ahead, what this all means, and where the market's headed to next. Oh wow, Dickenza says he hasn't checked the market yet today. Oh wow, well you'll be happy. You'll be pleasantly surprised, I think, Dickenza. Yesterday, I saw Curve Finance had tweeted that people should stop using the Curve Finance website, the front end UI, because there was a hack where hackers had essentially, well, the exact attack mechanism is still under investigation, but the consensus is that the attackers managed to clone the Curve Finance website and rerouted the DNS server, the actual DNS settings for Curve, to the fake page. So then users that attempted to make use of the Curve Finance platforms had their funds drained to a pool operated by the attackers. And then the money, you can kind of see, I don't know, you can't really see in this chart, but was sent to Tornado Cash, it looks like, for the most part. So they got about 600,000 US in total. So
were they able to take money out of Tornado Cash?
Goddamn hack.
So they did this, and was this before?
I don't know if they got to take money off.
they shut it down?
That's a good question. The wallet which created the contract and stole more than $500,000 was funded through Tornado Cash, which was recently sanctioned by the U.S. Treasury. The wallet used fixed float to transfer 45 ETH in stolen funds and transferred the same amount to 2 other wallets. It's a little confusing. It looks like I'm trying to kind of tell from this little graph, but it definitely part of the process was through Tornado Cash. I'm not sure from that description. I would need to look a little bit more, I think, into exactly how it flowed there. But it sounds like pretty shitty situation right there. And
It's
another sneaky hack.
Shitty situation.
Another sneaky hack, man. It's just like
Just
every
another one.
single effing
Bro.
day the past week
Bro.
or two, man.
It's
Every
kinda-
single day.
I
It's
saw
wild.
I saw a tweet. I see a lot of these tweets, and I think of you. And these days, when it's just like, God damn, it's like these hacks. Like it's just like
it's
unbelievable.
non-freaking
Everyone,
stop, dude.
everything is getting hacked.
I know. It's
Like,
just
how could
insane.
and they said they're just and people, well, I'm just seeing the talk is just like, how are people like normies going to want to put their money into crypto if it's constantly getting hacked and stuff?
Right.
What's enticing anyone to move over to
Yeah,
crypto?
well, I think this is what the
these
argument
kind of
will
security
be
issues.
for a central bank type of digital currency. That will be the exact argument. And Circle Circle pledges action after freezing. Circle has frozen some Tornado Cash linked money now, some USDC actually. I'm usually I'm against this, but I'm hoping it's my USDC. No, but apparently they said they have pledged more to engagement to address privacy concerns that have dogged the stablecoin issue after it froze 75,000 in USDC belonging to users of the sanctioned cryptocurrency mixing service Tornado Cash. So I guess they froze some money and now they're getting pushback, of course. And so this is right now. There's a lot of this is a hot debate right now about regulation and big players stepping in to halt transactions. So yeah, we're in a things are changing fast every day. Things are happening. I mean, just like hacks are happening every day, we have also countermeasures and sometimes they're going to be ill-informed. Sometimes they might even they're going to overstep. And this is just like the game, the cat and mouse game that's going to happen here as things ramp up. I think this
cat and mouse game.
I mean, it's like there's hackers hacking. And then there's there's players like a Circle who own USDC who are coming in, and then you have financial regulators all trying.
Being in crypto is like being it's like those movies where you're dodging like bullets or laser beams, because it's like IRS.
It's like the video
regulations
games where you're like
hackers,
where you have to jump over things. I know,
rug, like there's so much shit you're constantly trying to dodge here.
It is just wild, man. It is wild. That's why we can do a daily show and we can literally talk about the same event every day because there's new things that come out. And it's like Terra. Like we cover Terra constantly on this show. It's just never ending content, really. So that's really, it is the gift that keeps on giving for us. But it is crazy how fast things happen and how much is happening. Really at a lightning pace. I saw the founder of Tornado Cash's GitHub account was also, I think, frozen as well or something like that. So you've got, GitHub now stepping in as well. And yeah, I mean, the reality is I think we're going to see more and more of that. I think the days of just everybody just hands off and just everything happening on the blockchain and nobody can stop it. I think that's potentially coming to an end. And I'm sure privacy tokens are probably going to, do pretty well just because there will be a certain percentage of people who are just going to be like, well, I want to still be in kind of the privacy ecosystem, and I don't want people stepping in and messing with my money. So, there will be people that go to those blockchains for sure. But yeah, just interesting. It says Circle issuers of USDC froze about 75,000 USDC in user funds with ties to Tornado Cash in compliance with sanctions, according to data compiled by Dune Analytics. I love Dune. So it says the systems we have in place to comply with applicable law and government regulations worked. Apparently. So it sounds like they are pretty much just cooperating with the government. Or something like that, as far as just freezing these sanctioned wallets. I mean, now that they've sanctioned these wallets, I mean, I guess it would it require companies and that are blockchain companies who have interacted with these addresses to report those interactions and start taking action? I don't know. This is just all brand new, really. It's all brand new.
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll see, guys. It's crazy. MetaMask also did an update to make trading NFTs safer. So they've made an update to their wallet extension to make it easier to understand exactly what allowance a user is approving when signing a transaction. Now, prior to signing and approving a transaction, users will be met with a much stronger warning of their potential actions. For example, users will now be asked in plain text if they wish to provide access to all of their Bored Ape Yacht Club assets when potentially signing a transaction during a Bored Ape Yacht Club trade. According to MetaMask, the change is in direct response to phishing attempts and malicious activity against unsuspecting or uninformed NFT users. So it sounds like essentially they're trying to be a little more precise with the language and just give a stronger warning. Yeah, when you're giving access to like all the Bored Apes in your whole wallet, that might be an important difference of if you're just trying to do an interaction with one NFT in your wallet. So yeah, I think we're going to see more and more little things like that coming in extensions and wallets. I mean, we just got to help the average consumer, especially, out a lot more, I think. Yeah. What else? Last little thing we got here is Magic Eden proposing a Bored Ape Yacht Club marketplace for apes by apes. So it sounds like this would be a ApeCoin marketplace. The team wrote on their Twitter, GM Apes, we heard you're looking for a marketplace. Here's our vision for the best marketplace for apes by apes, powered by Ape on the ApeCoin domain. So it sounds like this could be like a Magic Eden powered marketplace that uses ApeCoin, but on their own domain potentially. So I don't know. It sounds like there could be some kind of partnership though going on between Magic Eden and ApeCoin DAO. We'll see what happens there, but another move by Magic Eden that they don't stop, man. They kind of like they understand that in Web3 you got to keep just shipping shit nonstop too, and so
they're just constantly building. Yeah,
constantly building and shipping stuff. So they definitely got a nice little development team over there, and they got their finger on the pulse, and they're not afraid to just straight rip off what other people are doing. That's working, and
right.
That's what OpenSea should be doing. Like, is just ripping off ideas and testing them out.
I don't know why OpenSea just. I don't know. I don't know why they just kind of just don't do anything to their damn site. It's just so. Yeah.
Yep. Dickensis says losing attention is a death sentence. Yeah, that's kind of how it is in Web3. You got to keep the hype going. You got to keep the attention. And that's what Magic Eden's good at doing. And OpenSea just is not good at doing that. They're very quiet. They're more methodical. So, it's not as just rapid pace, kind of more startup-y feeling development.
Maybe that's what OpenSea wants to be, though. They want to be the Craigslist of NFTs.
I don't know if they want to be the Craigslist, but, the Facebook, maybe.
You know what I mean? No, I think Craigslist is a much better compared. It's just like they just want to be this old school kind of dinosaur legacy kind of site.
Oh man, yeah, okay, potentially yes. And what Facebook Marketplace is the I don't know.
I don't know. I
These are
haven't been to
bad. These are
Craigslist
really
in
bad
years,
metaphors.
man.
I think.
I have not been on that site in a very long time, but I'm sure it's still there. Probably
Oh
still looks
yeah.
the
Oh, it's
same.
still there. Oh yes, it
Yeah.
does. It looks the
See?
same. It's good old
See?
Craigslist.
Yeah.
Still full of
That's
scams and
exactly what
stuff.
OpenSea's goal is to be, just chugging along
Just chugging
for the
along.
long haul. Yeah. And they don't need to
Sounds
try.
great.
Like you said, you showed the stat yesterday and how they're
Yeah,
still
I mean
blowing
they're by
everyone out of
far
the
the
water.
leader.
They
Yeah.
also don't have to, like, they're obviously
Yeah.
just sitting back like, well, we don't have to fucking do
Yeah.
anything because we're still kicking everyone's ass.
Yeah, it's totally true. I mean, even with the aggregators, like I feel like I have a leg up still when I'm using like gem.xyz to look at a collection because I've got an aggregation of all the different marketplaces, and I can see there's a lot of times there's NFTs listed on Looks Rare or X2Y2 that are under the floor of OpenSea. And so you could pick one up that's less than the floor on OpenSea by just using an aggregator. But most people apparently are still just using OpenSea. I mean, and still, even if you're using an aggregator, you're buying on OpenSea a lot. But yeah, I mean, OpenSea is the daddy of volume, and I think that's why Magic Eden does have to ship though constantly, right? Because they are the ones that are swimming upstream here. So.
Right. That's true.
Yeah. So they do need to be constantly.
Dude, I want to sweep the floor of these crypto dick
He wants
butts,
to
man.
sweep the floor. Wow.
There's 3 under 3
You heard
ETH
it here.
now.
Mateo wants to sweep the dick butt floor. God. The hero that we don't deserve. Don't deserve. OpenSea should open a personals classified section. Yes, I think that's a great idea. You're right. You're right. That would help. Crypto dating, right? Based on your NFTs. Yeah, that sounds like not a disaster at all.
That sounds horrifying. Yeah.
That's like a Black Mirror episode right there, I think.
Dude, oh my God. Yeah.
It's happening though, slowly. Okay, well,
Dude,
let's go look at the charts. What?
I see. Yeah. Anyways, nothing. All right, we're moving to the charts. Not gonna go on that one. No. Yeah. Exactly. Just moving on. Just moving on. All right, guys. Let's take a look at Bitcoin here. All right, we're obviously seeing a giant green candle, or as I'd call a big old green. I'm not gonna say it again. Like I just have it. I don't want to.
It's like you're trying to make our show like advertiser
a little bit more family friendly, a little bit. Yeah. All right.
Just advertiser friendly.
We have a big green long candle that's just
huge, just erected out of nowhere. I mean, just erected out of nowhere.
Obviously, we were talking CPI report, but here in the 4-hour, look, 50 EMA is above the 200 EMA. Yesterday, I was watching all this action down here, and it's like, yes, we are challenging a lot of levels. We're challenging the 200 moving average, and we're challenging the trend. So, yes, it made sense. Lots of confluence here saying we should pump because the trend is your friend until it's not. So, I'm right. So now it's like, okay, how high are we going to get? Well, we have been actually getting higher highs here on these last pumps. So with Bitcoin, right? Maybe we get a little higher high. Maybe we get higher highs, because we have vector candle zones up here. But it does look like, on this 4-hour, we could be printing this oversold signal, which would be awesome. And we also have a bullish divergence, right? We had lower prices here, and we have momentum going up, all right? Plus, we have green money flow wave, VWAP pointing up. I'm just going to go in on the kimono wave here. I know it's not going to be the best position. I could probably wait for a little retrace before I maybe get up there, but you know what? I'm going to be in this one for a long time, for possibly a couple days, right? Because on the 4-hour, usually these positions go for a couple days. All right. And my goal would be, okay, I'm taking profits once it gets higher highs. and just kind of seeing how high it actually gets. And especially if I start seeing the RSI as it gets back up here, when it maxes out and starts to point down, maybe that's when I would get out of my position fully. So that's my next move here. Probably just kind of accumulate a bunch of Bitcoin and Ethereum and just ride these higher highs. Now with Bitcoin, right, we have these trends, right, these trend levels. um it's been respecting this one here. It's been respecting this top one, as you can see, right, because before it was support and became resistance. And I'm thinking, and we failed to meet it on the last one, but we still got higher highs. So this higher high could be a high one, only because we have a lot, right? We have this whoa, this golden pocket up here, this macro golden pocket, right? And macro golden pockets are just a lot more significant than if you had a fib level, like on the lower time frames, right? But this is a giant one. So I'm and right, we're just rebounding off of this lower fib level, the macro fib level. So I'm expecting a bounce from here 27 or 29, 30 level, right? These are the levels that I'm expecting bounces back down from. Okay. So if with that said, on the macro level, I'm thinking price should be coming back up here. So, I mean, it probably won't happen. I think it's kind of a lot of hopium to kind of think that, oh, it's going on. This is the next pump to bring it all the way up here. But it's we've come down. We'll probably, I probably come up what, maybe we get this level. Let's just say it's and then we'll come back down, and then we'll come back up, right? And we'll just kind of do this until we get to these levels probably, um and then we'll start doing that whole move downward. I'm just that's kind of this I'm just thinking this is because this is the current trend, right? That this trend can break at any moment, kind of deal. Um, but I'm bullish, right? The trend is your friend till the end. So this is what I'm trading with. And if I'm thinking that, the next high, and we could do, so if we went to different time frames, I'm sure we'd find a trend level that looks something a little bit more like this, right? A little bit, yeah. So like, let's do this, guy. See, so we worked up to this level before. So this trend here, I'm sure we would find on a different time level. So I'd probably maybe say, hey, you know what? Maybe this, because it would be higher highs, right? Barely, just like it's been getting here. Um, but so that's where I would look at, be like, okay, if I went long here, I have to expect my risk is that the price can come back down to this level before we start moving back up again. That's your kind of big risk. And so if you have the capital, and you're not doing like crazy leverage and stuff, and you know that you could sit through that kind of price action, then yeah, go long right here. I mean, you're diddling in the middle. You're diddling in the middle. But and that's what I'll probably be doing on my next little position here. But I'm probably going to take that risk, because I'm like, okay, I could maybe get like a 4% um snag if I bought at this level here. But at the same time, you're like, hey, we are at the tops. If it might not be a bad idea, just kind of sit it out and wait for the retrace to come back down, and get in on that kind of ride. But yeah, at this level, I would just do low leverage, not crazy risk. You know what I mean? So that's what's looking like for Bitcoin. Ethereum
Bull market is back, baby. Yeah.
yeah, it is. We have a giant green candle here, and we are just getting closer to this level we've been waiting for. We've been just saying it's gonna get here. It's gonna get here. It's gonna get to the 2K level. All right, and it's just getting closer, guys. It's getting closer. right now that is still, 8-9% away. So again, it's like you're kind of in the same spot here. The price has moved so fast that we could see a quick retrace back down before we get another move up. Or we come up and we challenge this level on this move here. If you go long here, that's the risk you're taking. You're diddling in the middle. Just be careful about that. That's yeah. So Ethereum, but you know what? I'm like I said, I'm gonna ride this 4 hour trend. I'm like, okay, it basically for me and on this trade strat that I'm going to be doing is I'm using levels as a confirmation. All right. I got a clear rejection from that level. And now I'm like, okay, if I buy here, I'm holding until here. And my exit, my stop loss will be probably like set down here kind of type level. If it drops below these lows here, then I'd be getting out. So yeah, I mean, that's the thing, it's like I might want to try to get to see if I bet you I could probably get in, um, somewhere on this local fib level. I could see, this candle coming down and, just challenging what it was resistance, challenge it to be support. So I bet you I could probably get in somewhere around here at like 1785 before we get that next move up to that 2K region. Ape is it's not pumping. I mean, it's pumping, but I mean, look, everything else is like 6%, 4, 7. I think Ape did take quite the drop though yesterday. Here on this local fib, yeah, I mean, it basically just bounced right off of the golden pocket here of our fib. Um, the support golden pocket. So I mean that worked out beautifully. It's just like these golden pockets are just beautiful. If you just put limit orders in, you could probably be scouting bounces from them all day. So but this is 4 hours, so this would be a little bit longer than a quick little scout. But you know what I mean. This could be the big turn here if we get an oversold signal here. Could we see some higher highs now for Ape? I think so, right? Why do I think that? Because here on the kimono wave, right, our handy dandy indicator that you can use for free, we have a green money flow wave, all right, and it's trending up. VWAP trending up. Our wave is curving and pinching in. We could be getting an oversold signal. We don't see any divergences, so because we're still in a trend, right? We're getting higher lows and higher highs, so I'm expecting higher highs, and we do have macro fib level up here that we would imagine the price to be challenging. So I would be saying, hey, yeah, I'd go long here, buy some Ape, and sell when we get some higher highs. That's what I would be looking for here. All right. Anything else? What else should we look at? Some Soul. Soul is up like
Yes, I was
crazy.
gonna ask me. I was
Look at
gonna
this
ask you
stupid
for
candle.
the soul alpha. Give us the soul alpha, Jones.
Stupid bullish candle right now. All right, let's draw some trend lines. Let's
Candle's
see how
crazy. Jeez.
the trend is going well, I would say. Yeah, yeah, we'll do that. I could probably pinch this in like that. But yeah, I mean, here's trend level. It's definitely confirmed it's hit there. The problem with Sol is that we don't have higher highs. Like all these other tokens that we were just looking at, we're getting higher highs here in the 4 hour. Sol is getting, I mean, so like here's a level, right? And you don't have, right? There's no like halves like this. If we don't get higher highs, it's dead. That's not how it works. But I mean, I would have wanted higher highs for me to feel a little bit more confident on the fact that we would maybe get more higher highs here. But as you can see, it's like, oh, we got this high, came up, didn't get it, came up, got it, didn't get it. So maybe we can get it. I mean, the thing is, we didn't get it here. So I'd be cautious. I would be like, okay, I'd maybe be definitely saying it's playing in this range here still, right? So I would say, man, it's kind of hard to say if I would. Yeah, it's a hard. I mean, it looks good though. I mean, it does. I mean, we are the trend. The bottom trend here is still going up. So, I mean, you could probably go long and close um somewhere. Especially I would want to see a W pattern here. Really, right? Come down, come up, come down. Let's break this high. Like get over that for me to really feel confident about this move on Soul. Um, that's what I would say because you're
Yeah.
diddling in the middle. Um, you've been getting lower highs. You're developing a pinch, is what you're really doing. Now it is a bullish one, so you could say, hey, we could be just getting a pinch here. So if I went long, I would try to expect to take profits around here, like 45. You know what I mean? Um, so which could be a decent trade. So that's what I would be looking for. Is that for it to expect this trend right now, at least for a little bit, maybe, just coming down until we can break out of it. But
Yeah. Huh.
that's
Makes
kind of
sense.
what I'm
That
seeing.
makes sense. Kansas said, so are we all agreed? It feels like everything is going up. NFT floor prices next. Are we going to be in everything is winning mint season soon? Is
I
it
don't know,
mint and
man. I
print
really
yet?
my dick butts now are under. That kind of sucks, but
I don't think we're
everything
at mint and
funny, as soon
print
as I
yet.
bought, I hear dick butt whales are selling, and then I hear mutants are whales are selling. As soon as I get in, I'm just like, of course that fucking happens once I get in.
Yeah, well,
Of
we are the top.
course,
We
dude.
are the
I know.
top, bro. We
Every
are the top
fucking
signal.
time, every time, it is unbelievable. I swear. That's why I can't stand. I can't not stand NFTs. I
I
just
can't
can't.
stand crypto. Are we about to finally have our breaking
What?
moment? Are we about to finally break on?
This is all ridiculously stupid. I hate it all.
The bear market is finally, we're capitulating. We're finally capitulating. The bear market is breaking us. Yes. I don't think we're at mint and print yet. I think we need more confidence. We need more retail people coming back in. Like, we need we need all our normie friends to be asking us again about NFTs. Instead of going, "Are you okay?" We want them to be like, hey, how do I get into NFTs? Not, hey, I know
Are
you're
you
down bad. Are you
okay?
doing okay? So once we get there, I think we'll be in a better place. But we're not there yet.
Yeah.
But these are great
We
signs.
need
The
we
market
need people
is
to be
showing
coming
life.
in buying NFTs with credit cards again,
Yeah, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense where it's like it's funny that the CPI report comes and then everything pumps like the normal market does, because people were saying like Bitcoin's a hedge against inflation. So as inflation goes up, wouldn't Bitcoin like go up? But when inflation goes down, instead it goes up, just like the normal market. So it's really just like the normal, like the stock market.
Yeah, I think
in so many
someone
ways.
was asking why CPI, what's the correlation between CPI and
Yeah,
Bitcoin?
exactly.
So,
That's why it's
there
like
is there isn't.
doesn't make
There
sense.
just no, yeah, it's because it's like market makers just use the news for reasons to move the market where they want to move it.
Yeah.
Right. And you could see indicators on where they're gonna want to be moving the market, right? They chase liquidity. You could go back to where their past orders are and where they're gonna be moving the price to make their profits and all that kind of type stuff. And it's
Remember
like,
when
so
we
right
used to show
now
liquidity maps? We should show liquidity maps again. That's fun.
we did used to do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did. I don't have that. What was I was using High Block. I really didn't like that. I want to use maybe Kingfisher.
Yeah, we
You
should
guys
do
sign up for that.
Kingfisher graphs. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's fun. Sorry.
Anyways, so they chase liquidity. They don't give two shits about what the price is, right? And so they use the market makers. They use the news for reasons to move the price, because if they just move the price like this without any kind of reason or explanation, um they don't want that. They don't want it that look too volatile, right? They want it to look like it's somewhat predictable, like there's a reason this all happens. And it's just, they don't give two shits. They don't care. They don't give it. Like yesterday, I was watching it hit all these levels, and I was posting, sharing, I'm like, hey, we are challenging all of these, and we are showing that we could be getting a rejection here. Right there was great time to be buying, great time to be buying. And it's just, you see, like, it's just the moving averages and everything. It's like, why does the price move back and forth to the moving average? Why does it extend away, move back and move away and then move back? It's because the market makers. You could explain everything. If you have ask why, it's like, the market makers. It's true. It's true.
And speaking of this exact thing, and the market makers, why they move where they move, and Kingfisher, here was 16 hours ago. Kingfisher, this is a Kingfisher little graph here, and it shows you where the liquidity is, and it was up above the current price 16 hours ago. And just like clockwork, we've moved up there. And they tweeted back in this thread here an hour ago. They said fished in. They were literally just fished right into where the liquidity was. The price has come right up to that. So yeah, just like clockwork.
Yeah. I mean, look at that's just basically what that graph is showing, is a shit ton of shorts up there that are getting liquidated. So as the price goes, so all those little bars, colored bars, those are all short liquidation points. So as the price moves up there, those liquidations are then triggered. And so
and they're taking that liquidity, the market makers, as they move that
Right.
price up. They're just grabbing liquidity as they move it on up towards those high liquidation points where there's just lots of people trapped. Yep. So very interesting stuff. Yeah, we should definitely be doing Kingfisher stuff more. I love looking at the Kingfisher. Man, if you have like the kimono, you've got the Kingfisher, you've got the Fibonacci levels, those three things together.
And a lot of traders just use this kind of stuff where they just look at liquidity and where it is, and they're like, okay, well, and they look at it as like, okay, once it gets up here, they put in like orders up there. So as the price moves up and chases all that liquidity, you'll see the liquidity all move to the other side, the longs. So now there's a shit ton of longs piling up. That's like, okay, well, let's just bring the price down and get sniped those. And that's why trend lines and stuff like that get broken all the time. Like yesterday, is freaking me out for a little bit. I mean, it was freaking me out because the ETH trend line was breaking, but at the same time, it was just getting down to some fib golden pocket levels, and it was just a nice wick down, basically just scooping up liquidity. That's people hitting stop losses. That's they're getting people to enter in shorts because it's going into the right. There's creating a giant liquidity grab by doing that, and then they just move the price up like crazy. Because if we go like we look right now, it's a giant green vector candle that we're seeing here, right here, big green vector candle, and what that's telling us is this is the market maker taking shorts right now. Because when you see a giant candle like that, you think, oh, this is a buyer's market. People are buying like crazy, when really it's a seller's market, because in order for someone to be buying, someone's got to be selling. Okay? So you have the market makers right now taking a bunch of shorts, all right? Or working on them, all right? So, I mean, so what that means is that this is going to create a vector candle zone that we expect the price to return to, all right, and consume that candle at some point. It could be the next candle. It could be a couple days. It could be a couple hours. It could be all kinds. Who knows really when this candle will be consumed, but you can expect the price to return to these zones. Just like this green vector candle here. When you see green vector candle at the top, it's hitting ranges and everything. you know that's likely the top. Okay, there's a good chance that's the top there. When it's hitting the top levels and a giant green vector candle, that got consumed super quick. This guy here, this got a green vector candle close to the bottom, just like this one, close to the bottom of the trend. All right. And it stayed a green vector candle all the way in for days, right? This happened on the 27th. They didn't get consumed until the 2nd of August. So it could take, just depending on what time frame and everything, lower time frames, they get consumed a lot quicker. But yeah, on the 4 hour, it could take days for the vector candle zones to be reclaimed.
Yeah.
But that you could expect the price to return to this level at some point for the whole candle to be wicked down. And if you look here, it's like this candle right here, this red vector candle. I mean, this candle pretty much wiped out exactly this green vector candle. It's almost exactly just wicked down exactly to the point of that green vector candle, and then just moved right back up, and like clockwork. So it's these candles are nice to see, just seeing where the market makers are making their moves and manipulating the market in their direction and what they're building, right? And so they know, so this is why I'm thinking like Sol, this might play out where it gets up to this level, then gets a nice rejection down, and then probably come down to somewhere around this level right down here, right? So this is kind of what I would expect from Sol, this kind of move right now.
Yep.
So that's what I'm seeing.
That makes sense. Okay, well, that's the weather report for the markets today. We're going to hit the quick little intermission, and then when we get back, we will look at the NFT market. We'll do some CDB charting, and just a warning, we hold large bags of peen NFTs, so that's our disclaimer before we play this intermission.
Yeah.
About Bitcoin? No, tell me. The crypto money. Be on your phone. Okay. And we're gonna sweep the floor with the Bitcoin. So better believe it. Better believe it. Bitcoin. Go to the moon. Not this time. I stay on Earth.
Take all your money, buy Bitcoin, then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. You're gonna hold it for a decades. You're gonna give it to your children. Bitcoin for the rest of your life. You're gonna diversify out of that. Ideal money, good discipline. Correct. Nothing else matters. Life, Bitcoin. I changed the speed of light and the speed of sound, and I quintupled gravity.
Perfect.
I've got an offset carrier here. I think it's audio.
Well, plug it in.
Center that segment.
Centering. Can you clean it up any more than that, Fish? I'm working on it.
What the hell?
Try zooming out. All right, freeze.
Reverse values.
Try zooming out again. Rotate 90 degrees counterclock.
My God.
watching GMTV.
Thank you guys for sticking around through the intermission. Thanks for liking, subscribing, of course, and sharing it with your best friends, your family, your parents. This is a show that you would just share with anybody. It's not controversial like politics. So, this is something you can share with your friends and feel good about sharing it. So thank you
Right.
guys.
We just talk about a lot of dick butts and apes and that's about it. I think.
Right.
Don't know what else we talk
That's
about.
really what we boiled this show down to, huh? Everybody right now is like, I miss GM scores.
Yeah, man. My our show. What's your podcast about? Dick butts and apes. Dick butts and apes. That's what my podcast is about.
Racist
Cool.
apes, nonetheless.
No.
Okay, total volume. Top total volume in the past 24 hours is, of course, the rare Pepes. It just grinds my
And we
gears.
had the alpha on that. We had
yeah.
it. And
we could've gotten
I
early on
totally
that one.
faded on it.
We
said
even when we thought we were early and we showed it and I was like, this is stupid. Don't buy this.
This is
that's why,
dumb.
again, we
This
are
is
always
lame.
counter signal.
This is, yeah, always trade against us. Right.
So yes, those are now sitting around a 1.04 ETH floor with 1,534 ETH volume in the past 24 hours. I mean, that is an insane amount of volume. CryptoPunks it's just a little bit below it, which is also a crazy amount of volume, 1,336. I mean, I'm always just getting my mind blown. I think I say the same thing every day during this section about CryptoPunks. I'm just like, insane volume, because it always is. But the fact that Rare Pepes,
they only need to sell a couple of them for it to be like crazy volume.
Yeah,
so
for sure. For sure. I mean, well, and that's what makes this Rare Pepe thing even that much more impressive is the fact that these are so low price relative to CryptoPunks, and they're still beating them out in volume. I mean, I've seen this project just being shilled essentially by lots of influencers. So I mean, I'm guessing there's a bunch of influencers that have bags of these. That's just my uneducated guess. We've got floor price increase, of course, the Rare Pepes, the Bad Influence, which I think was also a free mint. I want to say, I might be wrong. Don't hurt me if I'm wrong. I did see that one on Twitter though for past couple weeks building their audience. Decreases, Moonbird Oddities. The floor price, is this right? Is that the floor price of Moonbird Oddities? We'll double check that. 0.73. That seems pretty low to me. Has it always been that low? Let's go check.
I don't know, dude. It's probably.
I thought it was at least over an ETH at one point. Let's just double check this. It is at 0.729. Yeah. Oh gosh, that graph is painful. Yeah, man. Moonbird Oddities has been. Yeah, last I checked in on them, it was at the it was at the end of July or something, and it was still above 1 ETH. And now,
why aren't Moonbirds buying mutant apes now? Now they need to go buy some mutant apes and go fucking buy some dick butts.
Your bags? Are you pumping your bags right now?
They need to go buy some mutant apes and dick butts now.
Mother effer is pumping his bags right now. Oh, this show's just like every other show now.
It's all bullshit. Everyone smelts it now. Everyone's out, and so come on, pump my bags.
Wow. Well, here, I'll pump your bags a little bit. This is the crypto dick butts. We've got. It has cooled off a little bit now. The question is crypto dick butts still on a run? Like, are we just in the middle of the run, or are we really due for a correction here down?
Well, bro, it's a prophecy, so we're just in the middle. We're just in the middle.
That's what I would expect a maxi to say. So I'm glad we now have a maxi on board.
We're just in the middle.
I thought we had just an enthusiast, and now we have a maxi for crypto dick butts. Yeah, we are. I mean, if you believe in the prophecy, then yes, we are just in the middle. But yeah, I mean, still pretty crazy raging time to buy. I'm not going to say what I'm going to say, but probably wouldn't be the ideal time to buy, but it's in the middle of the pump. But it's for my friend here, I'll say it's a great time to buy. It was a great time to buy like 2 days ago.
Thanks. It's great. I love buying the tops. It's what I do. It's what I do.
But yeah, it might not be the top, bro. It's the prophecy, man. So that's that. I saw NFT in it has now they've done some updates over there. They have automated collection bidding now for members and people that hold the pass, which is pretty cool. Since I don't hold that, I can't look at it even. But it sounds like they've got some new bidding features over there on NFT in it. This is one that we definitely like as well. Another platform that we really like. A lot given here actually for free in compared to a lot of other
NFT
tools.
in it. Yeah, dude. I tried the whole NFT HUD thing again.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to start trying to bid on a bunch of stuff, and I was like, "This sucks. I don't like it."
Oh wow. Okay. Well, that's 2
Sorry
times
for all the
in
NFT
and
HUD
out from
maxis, but
NFT.
I just was like, eh.
I think the next one we'll have to try is like Alpha Sharks because there's people like really shill the Alpha Sharks thing. So we'll have to give that one a try. We'll give it a whirl. We'll see if we're impressed. But yeah, you get a lot for free these days with the different tools that are available out there. You can see just on the trending list is just what is all this, you guys? The Onigiri Pepes. I'll click on that since I click on every Pepe project. You can see just another Pepe project. I almost made one of my worthless Pepe project NFTs, my PFP. Maybe I'll still do it. I actually kind of like these, of course, but that's again, I'm a sucker for all the Pepe art. So
I don't know. Yeah, Pepe's like, it's had a little comeback,
it's
feel
the
like
rare Pepe thing, Also, I saw the Nickelodeon Pepes or whatever. The Pepe Lodians were doing not that bad. They're actually they're not doing great. They're not doing great. Never mind.
They're not doing that bad. As in, it's not quite zero.
I
It's
guess
just
when I saw
like,
it was the pump. Is when I must have seen the price last was during the pump. Now I must have missed the dump. But yeah, so the Pepe derivatives are kicking. There's something going on. They're not like thriving necessarily, except for that rare Pepe thing, man. That rare Pepe is just is the winner of the Pepe.
I don't even know why. I think they look stupid, but
I know you do. I know you do. It's okay. I know you want to punch them in the face. Let's see what the floor right now is.
Not too bad, but
0.36 wait, the floor right now is 0.36.
No, I thought the floor for rare Pepes.
Yeah. Oh no, that's the lowest listing right now. My bad, bro.
Yeah, I was going to say, bro, like I think it's over an ETH now.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's why I was a little shocked when I saw that number, but I was looking at the wrong number there. Yeah, we're at 0.95.
Yeah, I could have bought. Yeah, I remember when I was thinking about buying, it was at 0.2.
Yeah,
that's how fucking.
Yeah, it was at
that's how bad I faded that
0.02,
one,
bro. When we first saw it, it was at 0.02.
Oh my
We saw it like
about
somewhere very low.
Talk about missing out on generational wealth, huh?
Wait, so this project has existed? Am I tripping right now, or has this project existed for a while? I don't know, dude. This Bridger graph is showing me that this goes back to like March, and it just chilled down here. I don't know. That's weird, dude.
Wow,
maybe.
it is.
I don't know if that's real. I don't know.
If that's real, I wonder what the hell happened. Like, what made it? What influencers got in on it? You know what I mean? That's the thing. Is like you just need a couple stupid ass influencers just pump this thing.
Hey, now they're not stupid.
Project.
They're not
don't take it all
We love
personally.
influencers.
Everyone
we want all the influencers to tweet about us.
I'm not calling them stupid. It's just usually what they say is stupid. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I mean,
usually the projects they
this
pump.
contract was submitted to the Etherscan for verification on March 5th. So yeah, this has existed. So I don't
Who
know.
knew?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, somebody, yeah, for sure. This may have been some kind of coordinated pump for sure. I mean, it's got
Yeah.
the traits
Good
of
work
that.
on whoever. Whoever
Whenever they
had
want to
bags
do that to
one.
Dickensis, I will not be mad at all. You guys can do that to Dickensis anytime.
Dude, I'm still, I still
What?
like the idea of
Sweeping the dicks.
Yeah.
Sweeping the Dickensis. Yeah, well,
I'm still thinking.
I think our strategy should be that we just keep threatening to do it, and that so that we're just goading some whale that eventually watches our show into doing it, right?
What if I just bought every single dick butt that went under 3 ETH? I just bought, just snagged up.
Dickensis says, "Don't pump me." The Dickensis project right now is asking you not
please
to do it.
Don't.
Didn't Pepe guy sue?
Why does that make me want to do it more?
Did the pumping we grow orgasmically? It's like organically, but orgasmically. Okay, I like this. I like this. It has been growing orgasmically. That's for sure. It's been like one real long, drawn out orgasm. Didn't the Pepe guy sue other collections? I don't know. Maybe, like the actual Pepe guy, or I don't know. These tools should be trying to swoon you guys. I agree. Well, we're going to have the Bridger Tech guy on. And actually, I've confirmed with him it's actually going to be Monday. We're doing our Bridger Tech interview Monday. We thought it was this week, but that's mostly my fault because I got distracted. But he will be on Monday. So, yeah, we're working on swooning.
Those don't even really look like doodles.
Yeah, they're just kind of doodle-esque. Like the color palette is kind of doodle-esque.
The eyes are not even close to being like
they're
doodles.
Pepe.
Yeah.
They're Pepe's. Pepe eyes, Pepe mouths, Pepe face. They're just like doodle colored Pepe.
It is just colors. Yeah, I really think.
And accessories that are kind of like doodly, like just innocent and stupid. I mean, I didn't say that.
Those are doing great. I'm glad that one took off.
Oh boy. Okay, let's look at Magic Ethan for a second here. And just see what's going on. So I've been checking out their popular collections page because they changed the way it's displayed. And I actually kind of, at first I didn't like it, but now I do like it. What I think is interesting is to like look at the projects that are getting, if you sort by 24-hour volume, it's just interesting to see the projects that are getting them shiz loads of volume, but are still low floor prices. And I'm brand new at trading Solana NFTs, so this is definitely not advice at all. But just what I'm thinking about potentially trying to do is getting in on projects that have a decent amount of volume, but are still low priced. Like maybe they just haven't, hit their stride yet. As opposed to, I don't know. It's like, you got to start to find a way to find your potential projects besides just alpha groups, because that's what a lot of people just rely on is their alpha group. But I'm just kind of messing around with the popular collections page, seeing how I can organize the data, and then I'm watching right now. Like I'm going on projects and clicking watch and just seeing what happens with the price of these projects, like over 24 to 48 hour period. Because a lot of things that were trending like in like highest volume in the past 24 hours now are not, so who knows how many of these these are just pumping and they're going to die like in 24 hours too. So that could totally be what happens. And this could be actually the top signal, the way I organize that data. But anyway, I'm just messing around with the Magic Eden data. And, I like seeing pretty much every day I'm seeing that new collections on Magic Eden are, accepting ETH. They're integrating Crossmint into like more projects on the Solana on Magic Eden, so that now you can purchase them in ETH or Solana. I know they just did that with like their passes and stuff for the DAO. So yeah, more and more projects every day.
So it's just purchasing it in either ETH or Solana, and then it's minted in Solana, or Like it's all in one blockchain still, or is it still cross blockchain?
As far as I can tell, it's not cross blockchain. From what I'm gathering, it's still on the Solana blockchain.
Right, you're just
that you can
buying it
buy
with ETH and whatnot.
I think they're doing like a swap essentially right there or something.
Right.
That's my guess. I haven't actually looked too deep into the mechanics of it. I should, because I'm talking about it, so I should probably know what I'm talking about, but I don't. Let's look at just real quick a couple mints that are happening today in case anybody's curious. Like, things are minting still. This is the Yokai verse. This is they've got 300,000 followers here. The delving into the ghostly Web3, a rivalry of clans, so chaos. Okay. I can tell Matt's blood is pumping because he's getting so excited. This is their website.
Yes.
It's a Dropbox document sharing thing. Okay, so essentially it's just a roadmap, like white paper thing.
I don't want to read all that. I'm not gonna read all that. What? Expect us to read
Discord. Wow, yeah, this is not content friendly. This isn't good for someone trying to make content out of while looking at this, like we are. So, that one is.
Let's spend half an hour reading this novel he wrote. Yeah,
you guys ready? This is like Audible, chapter 1.
Right, sit down. Here we go.
But all you really need to know, there's 999 of these, and these are costing money. So maybe you're right, Dekenza. Maybe, because look, mints are charging money again. So this one is for the whitelist. It's 0.09 ETH. And then for public sale, it's 0.12. And there's 999 of these. And they have a lot of followers. If they're real, that's awesome, because they'll probably sell out with a supply of 999 and that much of a following. So yeah, if they've got a good actual audience that they've grown here, this one could potentially work. It looks like the whitelist is oversubscribed. So we'll see. This is actually would be interesting to follow up on and see if this mints out at these prices, because it is interesting to let's see, is it live? Yeah, floor price is 0.08 right now. It's a little below mint for whitelist. So there's only one listed at that, but yeah, well, we'll see. We'll check back in. 322 so far have been sold. I mean, that's a third of them have already been minted. Okay.
That's pretty good. Damn.
Okay. 300 minted so far, 320 minted at 0.09. That's 28 ETH.
You're gonna fuck with this one, huh? You're gonna mint it?
No. Well, I'm not on the allow list, bro. So we'll see. We'll see if it goes public, and probably not. No, I don't know anything about it. I'm not going to. Yeah, exactly. I'm not minting something that requires more than a third grader reading level. Precisely, Dekenza. It's like if I have to read your novel, I don't know.
Forget it.
Yeah, this one could do well. Forget it. We'll check back in tomorrow. See how that one did. This one is also minting today. This is the Meeps. This is a good old free degen mint. 5,505 Meeps. Yeah, we're already getting into it. They should hire us to do their spaces. We could do that all day.
Reminds me of the aliens from Sesame Street. You know the aliens? The Martians? Bro. They go meet. No, yeah, they do the phone skit.
It's been a while for me, bro.
Ring. No, bro, come on, no. That's like classic Sesame Street.
Last time I watched Sesame Street was when I was your kid's age. That's the last time I saw Sesame Street. Yeah, it's not like I just toss Sesame Street on every morning.
It's like the coolest damn. They're the best damn thing on Sesame Street.
Well, you know what? Send me a clip. Maybe we'll put it in the intermission. So yeah, the Meeps, there's Gates. It's a free mint. You don't need to know too much besides that. The thing is, they were raffling whitelist spots and stuff like that. So it's a whitelist, only kind of thing.
Sesame
So,
Street
of
segment
course,
time.
none of us are going to get it.
We need to maybe if we can't mint anything under a 3rd grade level, maybe we should have Sesame Street time here. So maybe we could up our grade level minting,
Yeah,
standards.
like do the ABC section, like do the alphabet section. So
We're
we
like,
can
all
learn.
right, Count Chocolate here is gonna, or not Count Chocolate.
Chocolate.
The count. It's just the count. Count Chocolate's the cereal. It's just the count. Okay. That's what his name is. The count. And he's gonna come count for us. So,
dude, when
we
is
can
the
maybe-
Sesame Street NFTs? Yeah, I think that's probably not a good look for them to be like. It's like advertising them to kids. That's the only reason Nickelodeon did Rugrats, because it was like only like millennial Jenners
Right.
like even know about those things. But yeah, that is a little. That's when you get a little. I don't know. That's a little weird, right?
Dun, dun, dun,
Okay, so
dun,
last one
dun.
I've got here is the Crapopolis. This is supposedly, I guess this is from an actual TV show.
That's what it's
on
called.
Fox.
Is crap up. I thought you were I thought you were crapping on Pumpopolis, or I was like, whoa, bro.
I love Pumpopolis.
That's our homie.
Yeah, I love Pumpopolis, bro. No, this is Crapopolis. And I guess this is going to be a TV show in 2023 on Fox. And I guess it's from the I guess this is from the Rick and Morty creators.
It's gonna be really bad if
it's gonna be interesting. Yeah. But this is the crap chickens, I guess, are what's dropping. So that kind of tells me there might be more than one collection dropping over time. I don't know, but we're starting with the crap chickens. And I guess, yeah, this is from Dan Harmon. And it's coming 2023 to Fox. So it's a comedy set in mythical ancient Greece, centered on a flawed family of humans, gods, and monsters that tries to run one of the world's first cities without killing each other. There's a preview here, so you can watch that. I mean, I would say this one is interesting because
I'm actually pretty bullish on it now.
you're getting more bullish the more we scroll. Yeah. That's a good sign. That's a good website. Okay, Matt. This is like the GM score days, man. We're like
this looks like something.
things.
I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna probably want to watch this stupid show. Even though I feel like anything Fox touches is just dog shit. Like everything they make is just really bad. Like I really have like when I was a kid, I loved all that really bad, stupid shows. But now it's like, man, they're really bad and stupid.
Yeah,
I can't do it anymore.
Let's see. Who are all these? Okay. Yeah. So here's the voice actors. I know Duncan Trussell. That's funny. Okay. So this is the cast of the show. I mean, so it's interesting because this is another kind of celebrity stab at NFTs, right? Like, but this is a show that, from the looks of it, is actually going to exist. So that's
what are you gonna a big time show for one? But what's the utility? What do you get?
Bro, why are you gonna ask stuff like that? Before currency was developed in 600 BCE, the ancient Greeks had to use the barter system. Most goods that were bartered were edible but perishable. You may not be able to eat this chicken, but you will be able to trade it for a lot more than a jar of olive oil. Buy a crap chicken to participate in the birth of civilization like never before. Perfect. Token. Okay, roadmap. Token gated content. Okay, so you'll get behind the scenes content on a regular basis. You can participate in live watch parties. You can take part in deciding on various show details. You can later watch unfold as episodes air. Okay, that's kind of interesting.
That's
Private
cool.
Discord channels, of course. Token gated merch, of course. Meet and greets with cast and crew from the show and live AMAs. Get the inside scoop. Lucky winners among the Crapopolis token holders. So they are going to have a Crapopolis token, or is it just that if you own NFTs, will be eligible for exclusive NFTs, community contests, giveaways, and loads of other surprises. Okay. Some of this is interesting. Like if you could actually decide on things that do like make a difference to the show. That's kind of interesting. And behind the scenes, you know, if you're a fan of the show and the people involved, maybe that's worth it. How much do these cost? Oh, I think these are these free? It doesn't say on here. No, I can't imagine they are, right? No. Oh yeah, they're doing the crypto credit card thing, so they definitely cost money. Oh, here we go. Public for 0.1 ETH, bro. 0.18. Oh man, the bear market is, or the bull market's back. The bull market
We're
is
back, baby. We don't what
we got 0.18 ETH mints.
0.18.
Who's minting for 0.18? That's
and
great.
How many are there again? 10K? Are they doing like a large ass collection?
Yeah, 10,420, bro.
I'm pretty stoked about this one.
El
The issue
Grabo.
is that I feel like all these commercialized ones by large, like, right, the Nickelodeon ones, for example, right, all these large commercial ones, they all seem to just suck. Like they all just end up sucking.
Yeah,
This
the
actually has
Nickelodeon
some
one petered
utility.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this one actually has like some stuff that, you know, as the show gets going and popular, people might want to see, you know, get all these kind of perks.
So you're saying maybe resale value? Maybe. There's 10,000 of them, so there's a lot. But
fuck, dude,
it's a lot. You think a show, like a cartoon show on Fox, can have 10,000 essentially VIP people that really love it that much? Maybe. It could maybe happen. I'm not saying it couldn't. Well, and of course, it won't be 10,000 people. It'll be a fraction of that, right? So let's say 3,000 to 5,000, right? Owners, realistically.
And the people that are realistically just going to be watching this stupid show are like just like young teenagers or something that still watch Fox. Like, who the hell watches Fox? Like, that's the thing, is like my kids now, they watch like Disney, like the Disney app or Netflix, or right, they watch the streaming services. They don't watch channels anymore. So I mean,
well, this is definitely,
know.
This is still probably kind of targeting that millennial crowd, maybe, that it does maybe still watch it, or boomers and millennials. I don't know.
Do millennials? I mean, I guess we're millennials.
Yeah.
Why don't we answer the question?
Well,
do you
I don't
watch
have
Fox?
a TV, so
Exactly.
No.
Exactly my point. Like, no, I don't even know who the hell watches.
No, I don't.
Like, I used to always come home from school, watch Fox. Like, you know,
before the
Family
apps
Guy,
and
there was Futurama, there was Simpsons.
Well, that was your only option, right? You had to pick a channel and just
yeah.
watch it. I mean, that's how it worked.
That's
but
how
yeah,
it
things are
was.
different now, for sure. Things
Dude, I
are
remember
different.
Sunday nights on Fox were the best. It's like that's when they had like all the new episodes for all the Sunday nights. For all the young kids who don't know what that was like. That was fun.
True that.
Some good times. Some good times.
So yeah, I guess if you're on the very important clucker list, these are 0.1 ETH, so that's better. The public is getting hosed at 0.18 exit liquidity for that early list for sure. Yeah, let's see.
Kind of exit liquidity.
No, I guess not. But exit liquidity for somebody. That's for sure. I mean,
it's 0.1. So I get it. So dang. So public's 0.18.
Yeah. So
okay,
and then
that is,
you know, the allow list, the early the clucker list will be able to, like, once it's on OpenSea, be able to probably get.
How do you get on the important clucker list?
Dude, do you know Dan Harmon? Cool, you're not on the list. I'm trying to figure out what blockchain is this on. Did I miss that?
Bro, do you know anyone? No, you're not on the list. All right. Look, we all know you're a loser. You know no one.
We already know.
You are not on the list.
It looks like it's probably an Ethereum or maybe a what's the other one that everybody uses? Polygon. One of those two, I think. Might be fake news. You can buy it with credit card too, so it's probably kind of like the Nickelodeon one, where then you can, like, you know, put it on the blockchain after you buy it.
It's just how they try to get
dude,
noobs into
They're also giving one lucky winner a trip for 2 to Greece. Okay, take notes, everybody. This is an interesting ploy to get more people to mint. There's going to be a lucky winner trip for 2. They're using the good old like game show winner thing here, including flight, hotel, and spending cash. So, hey, that's another reason. Oh, you also get an Instagram AR filter, dude. These are just bonuses. Okay, Blockchain Creative Labs, a Fox Entertainment company. They have their own blockchain company now. Oh, look at this. Fox Entertainment's Web3 tech company. Interesting, boys and girls. We're going to get more and more TV show related Web3 stuff. What's the USFL, bro?
It's a new football league. They're trying to get the fuck. Yeah,
we should buy. You know, just like D-Gods bought like they bought like a basketball team or whatever. We should buy a USFL team, bro.
We cannot afford that, but we could afford like a professional disc golf team.
Right. Is that on
How
ESPN
about Ultimate
4
a
or
professional?
ESPN 6?
It's on ESPN Ocho. You do
Ocho.
Yeah, professional dodgeball team. Could do that. Could do professional, and that's legit. Have you seen professional tag, bro? There's another one. There are leagues for us to get into, but you know, these semi-pro, like actual popular sports probably is in our alley. You know, we'll sponsor like the national putt tournament or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, great, cool. I'm sure that'll really help. That'll be a good use of money. I'm sure that'll help us really open up to new audiences. I think that'll be really good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess
This show's gone too long
today. Yeah, exactly. We've gone over. Our parents told us we have to be home by 11 p.m. Eastern, and it's past that time. So here we go with the outro music. And thank you guys for joining us again.
11 p.m. Eastern?
I don't know. 11 a.m. wherever I am. I don't know. There's too many.
You embarrass me sometimes.
Oh, I embarrass myself every day on this show.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everybody. And thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Same time, same place.